Hello and welcome to the git-python live development stream. It's a Saturday morning, it seems glorious, and I know that I will begin my day with a glorious ticket, which is this one. Value error offset must be 0 positive. A spuriously occurring issue that affects salt stack and their gitfs backend, basically, which happens to be git-python, at least as an option. So it's quite amazing because has been quite a lot of work going on here. Probably more on the salt stack side, many people involved, and yet there is no solution. So let's start working on the answers that I hopefully have. Byron, I'm the primary maintainer of SaltStack's gitfs, which makes use of git-python. What kind of performance implications? Also, could you clarify what you mean by custom gitdb implementation? Let's see what I meant there. Avoid the custom gitdb implementation. Ah, yeah, I see. All right. Yeah, let's get another tab here. First time I do two windows actually, but here it seems like useful. So let's try something new here. And do I get the entire window? Yes, kind of. Add terminal image Eric Johnson maybe. Performance implications. I think that's best explained. Best explained on read the docs. Let's see how great the docs are or not. Come on. View docs. Big green button. I usually tend to not see it for some reason. There we go. Object databases. That's the one. Does it link anywhere? Yeah, I mean, he probably will manage to get more info on that, but that's already, I think, a good answer. Best explained in the respective section in the docs. Respective. Short, some people say, oh no, I don't want to read a section here. It's a short section, you can read that, just 3 lines. Then what else? The differences will only affect object access, such as reading a blob from a tree. I don't like to use these possessive pronouns. It's a bit offending sometimes. It's your bug, it's your issue, People say, well, it's your git-python. Damn it, it's not my git-python. I don't want to say I don't care, but it's definitely not mine. So it's not your thing, it's a thing. That's always better. So, what are the implications? I mean, yeah, if the git command db is used, then of course more processes are spawned. Git command object db is used, there will be 2 child processes. Git, how's it called? Git batch or something? What is it? think it's good. Is there something like git batch? Git cat file, yeah. Git cat file. Ready to stream data. If the file is big, the process will temporarily locate a buffer as big as the file itself. git-db. Yeah, I think it's git-db. Git-db doesn't do that as it is optimized for streaming big files. Optimized for that case, i.e. everything is a stream and is implemented as a stream. That was not so easy actually, but it does work. Good. That should be everything for terminal image. Then here we go with the actual test results. Thanks for looking at this so promptly. I watched some of your debugging session last night while you were webcasting, and I must say it was quite interesting. Thanks for doing that. You are welcome. No, we aren't doing anything with threading here, and as you say, that would certainly be a bad idea. Good, we can rule that out for sure. So I asked one of our QA engineers. I was tempted to say QA agent, which sounds cooler, isn't it? Yeah, I asked one of our agents to have a look at this, and he came up with the following. He ran our git test 256 times in a loop, and in doing so received only 2 errors. They are pasted below. It's amazing, you know, out of 256 we've got 2 errors and they're actually different. Need at least 2 streams, and here the assertion holds. Or fails, basically. It doesn't hold. If it would hold, it would not show anything. As you can see, one is the same error we received originally, and the other is your assert. Oh really? This one was received originally? Am I not? I think, yeah, true. But the assert is that one here, basically. So the assert is the one you received originally, even though it's now caught earlier. And the other one is new. Total 768. Not bad, man. I mean, I was thinking that my 160 tests for git-python are cool, but that is something. Even though my tests are usually huge, you know, I have to say that. Mine are huge. Maybe these are just tiny small snippets. But in any case, good thing. As you can see, to compare this to a run of 128, only half the second run of the unmodified branch, the unmodified runs showed 6 stack traces similar to the second one pasted above. Need at least 2 streams. Obviously, this is a relative increase, but it's hard to know if we should draw too much from this conclusion. I do agree. Now it's kind of random. Additionally, the tester reported no exhaustion of system resources during his testing. We have not yet implemented the first suggestion in your reply, but we'll do so. Yeah, that's definitely something you have to try, because that kind of circumvents all the git pack stuff that happens here, or the git-db stuff. Yeah. Okay, but maybe there's more you can try. Because as mmap, right? It's all happening in as mmap apparently. I mean, git-db changed to be compatible to Python 3, and as mmap changed as well. But these changes should not be relevant for Python 2.7. So yeah, either I introduced a bug there or there's something. I mean, I obviously didn't introduce an obvious bug, right? It's something spurious. Spuriousness. That's either data races, which could also be on inter-process level, you know, or memory, invalid memory accesses, memory, how do you call it? Come on, the term. I should know that. Yeah, memory degradation in a way, you know. Either you've defective hardware, of course, or your program screws with your memory and makes it crash at some later point, kind of randomly, and in locations that are unaffected. Of course, we don't have a seg fault here. We have a Python error, which kind of shows that memory seems to be fine. But, you know, I can't imagine situations where a flip bit somewhere or an overwritten byte causes a Python stack to, you know, come to the wrong conclusions. I can imagine that, even though there is no recorded proof or evidence of this to actually exist. But hey, it exists in my head as a rare possibility. Anyway, cashed out. Nice one. I could have read that name before, but kind of now that I hit the @ I first realized the name, because usually I ignore these as there are some random stuff. But just look at the images and that's how I remember that. Good. Add cache out. How to move on from here. How to proceed from here. You're right. The ODBT test should definitely be done first, as it will not use the entire code path that is currently erroring. Okay, it's currently showing errors. I trust my spell checker that erroring does not exist. Fine. Then what's next? It's a spurious error. As we are dealing with a spurious error, I think that the reason for this must be either a data race or memory corruption. That's the word. Yes, memory corruption. The latter is rather unlikely in the Python world, at least if there's no actual seg fault. So let's evaluate the first. Ruling out multi-threading as cause for this, and after all, Python does have the drill, which, well, the drill is dropped when there is I/O happening. So yeah, let's just not make assumptions about this here, because we have I/O happening a lot. There might be inter-process data races. My questions are there multiple tests running on the same machine at the same time? git-python uses temp file. get directory names to use for testing. If for some reason a temp file, it will only generate a name. Yeah, this leaves time for other processes using the same name. Well, would something bad happen if that happened? So with RW, yeah, I think something bad should happen, right? We get the temp dir here, and then we clone it in there. Yeah, fuck that. I don't think that will work. The clone would fail because the directory already exists. I think that's nothing. Yeah, it's still a remote possibility there, but it shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be possible. But shouldn't, right? Maybe it is possible, and this is what we see here. In theory, the second process attempting to use an already existing temp dir will fail, besides the fact that clashes should be extremely unlikely anyway. Good. My questions are, where's the second question then? I think that's it. The question is dramatic. The question is, yeah, another all right, and the last thing, of course, is as mmap and the changes to it. Oh, well, and git-db and the changes to it. Because, yeah, in theory, the latest version of git-python for this one name dependency requires a recent version of git-db which will already support Python 3, which already needs the latest later as mmap and nn. So kind of rolling this back on git-db level will be a bit more difficult. Yeah. I assume that the issue is new and didn't occur in Python 0.3.5, or I don't know when you make the change to a later version and what the last one was that you used. And could roll back as mmap, right? Let's see which one that would be. Oh yeah, I could use read the dog, huh? To figure out what I changed. Blah blah blah. There we are. 03 V81 might have been the last thing. What did I do? A single bug fix. Good. V82. Excuse me. Did my browser cache something here, or did I not add information in the changelog? I apparently did not add information in the changelog. Terrific. Here we go. Clean up code and ensure it works sufficiently well with Python 3. Okay. Yeah, I think 082 or 081, that's, let's see, let's have a look at 082. Can I jump to GitHub? GitHub, nope. Oh, I don't find it. No, wait, maybe here, huh? Edit, I don't want to edit. Or maybe I do want to edit the docs on GitHub to get there. Come on. Do it. There we go. Now I'm here. And okay, that's definitely, I think 082 is what you want to use. Show me the commits. Here we go. Add some more in-code comments to clarify why that exception is called. Okay, 082 is what you want to use. Good. Yeah. Oh, 8082 should be the one. It is expected. It is expected to work with the latest GitDB version. What I am going for here is clearly to bisect as mmapp, and ideally at some point, and possibly GitDB versions, to find a version that doesn't show the issue. To do that properly, it might be worth knowing what the last working version for you was. Maybe the diffs would show a clearer image. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that's it for now. Sorry for causing so much trouble with my software. There are quite a few which shows how expensive bugs can be. The spurious ones are the worst. Oh yes, they are. Bang. Yeah, I don't like the structure so much. It's quite loosely written, but on the other hand, you know, probably all right. Good. Let's do that. Let's see if the guys work on Saturday. I do hope not. But after all, it's computer scientists, so it's not impossible at all. I'll work the weekend as well. So if there is any movement, we will see. We will see. So that should be it for this ticket. Thanks for watching and have a good day.